Black Lion key farming was very popular during its apex days, where you could easily farm tons of them thanks to rerunning level 10 story. Unfortunately, it was nerfed, so it's no longer possible and now you can do it only once per week, but it's still worth doing. Now you may ask, why should you bother with gearing and following these specific instructions when it's only once per week and it doesn't take long anyway? Well, you are right, but if you are like me, playing with multiple accounts, you may still appreciate it. Or just for sake of min-maxing and speedrunning. The story of all races will reward you with Black Lion key, so we will just pick the fastest one. Some people may have a different opinion on this, but majority acknowledge a human story with commoner option as the fastest. Other choices during character creation doesn't matter. The best class for this run is a Thief, and for multiple reasons. It has the highest base DPS skills, plus you can slot the Assassin Signet with 40 extra power. Its healing skill, the Signet of Malice, steals health on hit. Thanks to that, you can face tank all enemies at once without any problems. Shortbow skill 5 is a great gap closer what really speeds things up in instances where you can't use mounts. Optimized gear will obviously help you to kill all those enemies much quicker. Now you may think that you just buy all power gear and runes for maximum damage and you are done. Well, it's not that simple and you can easily waste some potential here. Minimal required level for this run is 10, but we will push it to 11, where you can equip a bit stronger gear and also shoulders and a helmet what aren't available for level 10. It may look like a negligible difference, but on this low level it has a huge impact. A Thief with Assassin Signet will reach power cap just with gear and food, so we can use all upgrade slots for precision. High critical chance will not only significantly increase DPS, but also ensure that sigils will always proc on cooldown. Remember that this gear will be account bound, so we can store it in the bank for future runs. So, go on trading post and buy mighty studded armor parts, as well as mighty iron dagger, pistol and soft shortbow, all for level 11. Then, 2 garnet copper rings and 2 garnet copper studs for level 10. The backpack has to be crafted. Each discipline has one available without level requirements. Buy 5 adorned Tiger's Eyes Jewels and put them into trinkets and backpack. For armor slots, buy various minor runes with precision. Reta Sum, Lisa, Eagle, Ranger and 2 Mesmer. For weapon slots, buy minor sigils of fire and air. As a food, take grilled steak and weak potion of outlaw slaying. With this combination, you will end up with capped power and 41% critical chance when you get downscaled to level 10 in all story instances. As we said before, this key farm requires at least level 10. Of course, if you play a lot, your bank is most likely filled with tomes of knowledge, so just use those. But if you are a new player or you have a fresh old account, it won't be that easy. The second fastest way how to level up is crafting, and the cheapest one is cooking. If you bought all stuff in advance, the whole process will take barely 3 minutes. Down in the description is a link to special section of gw2crafts.net made just for this purpose. You will find there the cheapest recipes in nice layout with detailed instructions. If you own the Hero Edition, each of your newly created characters will receive 2 weeks Bang Golem. If you own Path of Fire, Raptor will significantly increase your speed in open world areas. Inside instances, mounts won't work, but you can use Executioner X-Toy as a gap closer. So let's take a look at actual key run and possible shortcuts. With a little bit of practice and SSD, you should be done under 15 minutes. After you create your human commoner thief and enter the tutorial, don't talk with NPC and just run forward. Through fields and river, around the fortress, straight to the boss. Outside of the instance, head towards the city portal and inside a bit north to the bank. Pick up your gear and tomes or use the nearby cooking station and level up to 11. From the bank run north, unlock Palace Waypoint and then head east to the elevator. After a few steps, unlock Salma Waypoint and enter next story instance. Run to the inn, talk with Petra and fight your way upstairs through several bandits and 5 veterans. Then go back downstairs and wait till instance ends. Now you can port directly from the story instance to the Shaymore Waypoint in Queensdale and save some loading times. Run west over the bridge, talk to Lieutenant Francis, continue further west to the cave entrance and enter next story instance. Inside ignore all bandits and run straight to the end. Kill recruits, 2 guards and hurt the boss. Touch medical supplies and kill the boss with another 2 guards. You can again port directly from the story instance, this time to Fields Waypoint, talk with Francis again, port to Salma Waypoint and enter another story instance. Again, run to the inn, go to Innkeeper Andrew at the first floor and then back downstairs talk to Logan. From the instance, port to the Shaymore Waypoint, head east to the cave behind the nearby cemetery and enter next story. At the beginning, kill Bandit, take his clothes and talk your way through the door. Inside talk with 3 bandit bosses. Uptown Johnny is just about talk, That Idella wanna fight and for Blaze deliver some fuses. You can find them in the crate on another side of the cave after you kill some drakes. After the instance is finished, port to Palace Waypoint and enter next one. Talk with Logan and from 2 options pick the orphanage. Port to Salma Waypoint and enter next story. The orphanage is just at the beginning. Smash the door and kill all bandits inside. Then run northwest to Lieutenant Francis and wait till instance ends. And finally, port to Palace Waypoint and enter the last instance. Talk with Logan and Anise, then run downstairs and wait in the cellar. Kill all enemies and pick Black Lion Key as a reward. That's all I had for today, so if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment and stay tuned for next time.